I would say like one thing is to always pick developers that are in the top 10 or the top 20 in the Thailand Stock Exchange.
Okay, for this week's topic, it's going to be a little bit related to the last week where we discussed about if a first-time buyer wants to start his portfolio in Thailand, the safest place to go for a safe haven is to go for a pre-sale off-plan condominium units from a reputable developer. So entry is also nominal, easy, and exit plan is also well planned, right? So, but many questions are raised, right, through my clientele or any clients from developing countries, where back in their home countries, off-plan condos have more problems because they never meet the completed timelines, the agreed timelines, they never meet it, and the agreed qualities, they never met it, and all the amenities or any facilities that they say they promised that will be in the projects are never there, right? So they're a little bit skeptical, a little bit worried about, would it be the same scenario in Thailand? And is it the same? They asked me, and how would be the best option for them to mitigate such risk involved?
Well, very, very good questions.
Yeah.
Okay, as buying off plans or pre-sale kind of condominiums, right? We get a lot of clients who ask this kind of question, right? So what we know as real estate agents, or we've been around this kind of role already, we know who are the big players, who are well known, who does the project well, who transfer the unit on time or finish the condo on time. I would say like one thing is to always pick developers that are in the top 10 or the top 20 in the Thailand Stock Exchange.
Okay.
Reason why is that when they're in that level means that they are building a lot enough, have enough projects that is completed, right? And then can show the market or the public that they're actually doing good projects around. Okay. Right? That is one. Second thing I would think is also do your own due diligence as well. How far, if they're actually buying at the very beginning, let's say the first day that they open up the project, right? Ask a few questions. Is any of the environmental impact assessment has been approved? Okay. Sometimes if it's not approved, it's just they got the word that they can start selling the project first from the government.
But it's still under process.
It's still under process. Yeah. So know a little bit about that. What we call is like the EIA.
EIA approval,
right? If the EIA is actually like on the way it's being done, know when exactly it's going to be finished or approved, right? Those are the kind of things that we need to know. Okay. Right. Second thing is also make sure that these kind of reputable developers, they do actually give you the right time frame of saying when they're going to be finished. Okay. Yes, there could be along the way with all these kind of processing of government papers to be finalized, there might be some changes, right? Government definitely will ask for changes because it impacts the environment around the project or the condominium that's being built. I see. Okay. So a buyer needs to know these kind of information. And these kind of information, the developer will actually pass it on to the agent needs to pass it on to the buyers. So the buyers will need to know this, right? And also one thing for the buyer needs to do, read news. Yes. Get some news about the project, okay? Number one, get some news about project. Get some news around the areas about the project as well. If don't know, agent is the best way to actually get those kind of information because agents, if you want to work with a reputable agent, they definitely will give possible positive information to let you know.
They give you the right information. The right information. They know what's happening around the area.
Exactly. So that is one of the main things that I think that what a buyer needs to do. Like they need to get a little bit more of the research done themselves. Ask the agent, ask around, go and see. Don't just go and see one project with the agent. If you're thinking about it, make sure the areas that the buyer wants, right? As soon as they know already where they want for it, go around that area and just go shop for it. Okay. Yeah, and then that is the best way to do it.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that sounds very informative. So the main key points that I want to take away from you, from your comment here today is number one is checking due diligence of the developers of the project that you're planning to purchase, right?
Yes.
So developers that's within the top 10 Thailand stock exchange list
Yes.
are the safe havens where you can go and trust them,
Yes.
right? And they had never had any track records of like not completing or any problems, right? That's number one. And the number two is the EIA approval,
Yes.
right? So as per the understanding, there can be two ways. Some projects, the EIA has been already approved and they start selling.
Yes.
Some projects, the EIA is still under process, but they sell beforehand,
Yes.
right? But if it's a reputable developer, then there's very less chance that you might end up, not being able to complete it or have any issues.
Yes, that's correct.
But most of the cases, that should be okay. But there should be anything or any writings in the contract to make sure that everything, the whole process is also covered unless the EIA is approved.
Yes.
Right. And the third part is like work with reputable or experienced agents to get much information out of it. That's one way. And another way is also read the news, learn from the locals. And if you're in Bangkok or if you're in the city that you're planning to purchase, you better visit all these places and understand what's happening around the project, view 2-3 places, what's going on. And that's the only way to actually mitigate those risks.
Yes,
right?
yes,
Okay.
that's correct.
Okay. Sounds
Yes.
good.